We're coming to you live from Radio Monrovia, 92.1 FM, the heart of the nation, on the east bank of the St. Paul River, with relays on ELBC 99.9 FM, Liberty Broadcasting Services out of Sino, 105.5 FM, Laxar Radio out of Buchanan, 92.5 FM, Puma Radio out of Bummy, 106.3 FM, Classic Radio, Kakata, 93.3 FM, Radio Live out of Zozo that covers Zozo and Lufa, 9 FM, and the Voice of Firestone 8. As we're all aware, it's the acronym for National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. Acronym meaning the name. In studio today, I have my co-host, Mrs. Georgina Williams. Welcome,
Thank you.
Georgina. My name is Cora Taylor Ferguson, your host and presenter. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back with your favorite informative talk show, the NASSCORP Hour. Remember, we secure your financial future. National Social Security and Welfare Corporation.
It's all about the moment. Touch the mic everywhere. Yeah.
Think about the future. This is the NASSCORP Hour. Thank you very much and welcome back to the NASSCORP Hour live from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM. Let me point out to you the principal objectives of your favorite informative interactive talk show, the NASSCORP Hour. Here they are. The NASSCORP Hour is here to enhance the public's understanding of the nature and functions of NASSCORP. We're here to minimize the misinformation and wrong perceptions about NASSCORP amongst the Liberian populace. The NASSCORP Hour is here to stimulate payments of Social Security contributions by all institutions operating in Liberia. The NASSCORP Hour is here to promote NASSCORP's work at the community level amongst the Liberian populace. The NASSCORP Hour is here to inform employees of their rights to Social Security benefits, as well as their responsibility to ensure that monthly contributions deducted on behalf of employees are shared by them and their employers. Last but not the least, the NASSCORP Hour is here to disseminate information to the general public on programs, services, and benefits provided by NASSCORP. Here at NASSCORP, our mission is to provide financial security to sustain the quality of life of insured workers. That's our mission. Our vision is to deliver convenient and exceptional service through innovative solutions in bridging income gaps and improving the quality of life for all beneficiaries. Then we have our core values, which are stewardship, integrity, equity, transparency, accountability, and efficiency. Those are our core values. Remember, it is the law that all employers who hires one or more employees must register and pay contributions to NASSCORP. You tune into the NASSCORP Hour, Mrs. Williams. Okay, I just named the core values to our listeners out there? Do you want to go over it and sort of break it down for them? Like the first one is stewardship.
Okay, so good morning to our listeners. So welcome again to the NASSCORP Hour. So, which is Ferguson has just named the core values of NASSCORP. And the first one is stewardship. So as stewards, we believe in professionalism, in teamwork, in commitment, and when we come to integrity, we are key on being honest with the public, with our beneficiaries, with the employers, and all who are part of the program. So in terms of integrity, we do not take bribery. You don't have to pay anybody any cent at NASSCORP to be able to check on something for you or to follow up on whatever, or to do anything, do your filing and all of that. You don't have to pay anybody. So anything of such that comes up, there's serious consequences for that staff. So our integrity is to remain honest to the public. Then when it comes to equity, we treat everyone fairly. So you find out that the contributions that we make is 4%, not $4. And you don't pay because you are this bishop, quote unquote. Everyone pays 4% depending on how much your salary is. So we try to respect our beneficiaries. We try to recognize the dignity of labor by valuing your opinions and your rights. So we have transparency. We try to live up to industrial standards, best practices. And so we report to the stakeholders, we report to them regularly on our stewardship. So accountability, we are accountable, we are obligated to our employers, our employees, and the beneficiaries. We want to ensure that the public and the country as a whole want to ensure that they know that NASSCORP is a reputable institution. So we come to efficiency. We want to do everything possible to make sure that people do not struggle. Yes, I know people complain sometimes, oh, every time I put in, I ask for my retirement pension or my survival pension benefit, and they say, go come, they've been telling me all of those. But we are trying to do everything possible because you work and this is your right to get your benefits when you retire. So we try to pay people through mobile money. We ask you to select your own bank. And if you cannot come because of age, because of health, you have a proxy. So all of those, we are being efficient. So another thing we're trying to do in the next couple of weeks is to bring people on the show, people from specific departments that work with your files, so that they will be able to tell you exactly some of the questions you ask. For example, contributions and records. People normally ask, how much do I get? Say 25%. If you only contributed 100 months, you get 25%. They want to know how the 25% is calculated. So if you bring people from contributions and records, they'll be able to tell you exactly how that contribution is done. So it's part of our efficiency, a part of being efficient, and many other things we are working on, and at the appropriate time, the public will get to know. So thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Williams. Let me give you more information for your ears. The NASSCORP Hour is on air from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM and relays on the 7-8 stations that I said to you earlier. Next information I want to give you is NASSCORP is here to serve you throughout Liberia, throughout the 15 counties. We have regional offices throughout the counties, not only in Monrovia. Okay, our head office is located on 24th Street and Tubman Boulevard in Sycamore, Monrovia. Okay, that's the head office. Then we have Region 1 that covers Montserrat County. Region 1 is located on 15th Street and Payne Avenue in Sycamore, Monrovia. Okay, that's Region 1. If you're in Montserrat County, go to 15th Street and Payne Avenue. That's on the beach side. Okay, and we'll be there to serve you. Now, Region 2 covers Grand Bassa and Riverside counties. Region 2 is located on the corner of Robert and Tubman Streets, opposite the Catholic Mission in Buchanan City, Grand Bassa County. Then we have Region 3 that covers Bummy, Cape Mount, and Bapaloo counties. Region 3 is located on Ellen Avenue in Tutmanburg, Bummy County. We go on to Region 4 that covers Margibi County, and Region 4 is located in the New Kakata community opposite the LRA office in Kakata, Margibi County. That's Region 4. Region 5 covers Bung and Lofa County. Opposite the Presidential Palace in Banga City, Bung County. Now, not necessarily you have to come from Fonjima, from Lofa to Bung. We have our directors are up there. They go from Bung to Lofa to serve you as well. Okay? Region 6 covers Nimba County, and Region 6 is located in the Glanum community in Ganta City, Nimba County. There's no Region 7, haven't told you this for a while. Region 8 covers Maryland, River G, and Grand Crew counties. And Region 8 is located on Maryland Avenue in Harper City, Maryland County. Harper is a beautiful city. Beautiful. Then we have Region 9 that covers Sino and Grand Chita counties. Region 9 is located on Mississippi Street in Greenville, Sino County. There you have it, the 8 regional offices, fully equipped with directors and staff to take care of your needs in each and every county. Okay, you do not have to come to Monrovia unless you are told to. Okay, or if you're in Monrovia and you have a problem, then you can go to our offices down here. You're listening to the NASSCORP Hour, coming to you from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM. And you can also catch us on TLC Africa YouTube live streaming page and Radio Monrovia Facebook live stream 92.1 FM. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back for any updates from Mrs. Williams. And after that, we're going to go to our favorite part of the show, the interactive, opening the phone lines and giving you more time to call in. This is the NASSCORP Hour.
National Social Security Welfare Corporation, we provide social protection.
Thank you very much. This is the NASSCORP Hour live from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM. Mrs. Williams, do you have anything?
Okay,
Well,
so,
you always have something to
Yeah.
say, so that's why you're here anyway.
so briefly, last week we had 15 callers. And out of the 15 callers, we promised to call back 5 persons. And the 5 persons who called back, only one were able to talk with. We had 2 persons who didn't answer the phone. One number was busy, so 3 actually didn't answer. The other one was switched off. So there's one of the problems that we have, especially beneficiary services.
Okay.
When they call them, their phones are often off. So there's a complaint that keeps coming over and again. You need to keep your phones on So when they call you, the fishery services call you, you'll be able to respond to their call and go and provide whatever information they want. But most times your phone, just when it's essential to get back to the office, your phones were off. We called over and again, your phones were off. So I showed some of them, we called today. And then there were others who have been calling, and we told them we'll check up the information with the different departments, and they keep calling. Anyway, I understand, you know, I mean, when you retire from work, the next place you get money from is from NASSCORP, your pension. So we understand that. But we just also like to encourage you to exercise a little bit of patience as we do the calculation, as we do all that we have to do to be able to pay your benefits. So you just exercise patience. Those of you who we said we're going to check, those who are responsible are checking on your files and working on, they leave from one department to another. That's why we said we'll bring the requisite departments to talk with you. Leave from one department and goes to another department. We have to do all the fact check and all of it. Those we satisfy, do your calculation before we start to pay you. So we just to appeal to you to exercise a little bit more of patience.
Thank you so much. And also for those of you who may use somebody else's phone, you know, let them know that you're expecting calls back from the NASSCORP people.
Yes.
Okay? You're tuning into the NASSCORP Hour live from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM. Remember, this program is here to educate the public, the people of the country, giving you more time today to try and reach us. We'll take a short break. I'm going to read the numbers, and then we'll go to our NASSCORP theme song for a little bit. Give you the feeding 0881 356 900 or 0777 921 921. The numbers again 0881 356 900 or 0777 921 921, the NASSCORP Hour. Okay, and listen, when you're calling in, please turn your receivers off. Please turn your radios off. Hello? Hello? The NASSCORP Hour? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name, please, and where you calling from?
Yes, I'm calling from Caldwell. I work with the Bureau Immigration Service. I got a problem.
Your name, please?
I'm Jesse David.
Okay, how may we help you today?
Yes, I'm not calling Adica, they expired, and then up to now, you're not calling us to renew.
Oh my goodness.
Are you a beneficiary?
I'm a beneficiary on NASSCORP Hour.
Oh, no,
No,
so,
Beneficiary on NASSCORP.
yeah, so, oh, you taking pension from NASSCORP?
Oh no, they're not something that I'm saying they have this service.
Okay.
Adica expired.
Who told you Adika expired? It doesn't expire. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, so what you need to do, come to NASSCORP office on 24th Street. You can prepare with $5 US dollars or its equivalent in Liberian dollars. So you come $5 US dollars or its equivalent in Liberian or the equivalent in Liberian dollars. You come with it to 24th Street office. You will just sit down there. In 10 to 15 minutes, we'll print your ID card and give it to you and go.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Davis.
Thank you.
Hello? Let's hear from you, 081-356-900 or 0777921-921. The NASSCORP Hour live from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM. Hello? Hello, you're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
My name is John Clement. I'm calling from Quebec, one of our country.
How may we help you today?
You doing follow up at the office?
Calling here now to see how long does it take when you're taking your letter of retirement?
And so you've been calling, the people you've been calling, what they've been telling you?
You're telling me it's process.
Yeah, so that's what we said from the very beginning. We should just exercise patience because it's a process. It has to go through process. It comes to the regional office, it comes to the head office. It goes from one office to another to do all the verification and they do calculation and all of those have to be done. So just exercise patience, yeah? We got 3 weeks to go in.
Give it at least 6 weeks.
Yeah. Give it 6 weeks before you call back. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Hello?
Hello.
You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
This is Maurice A. Watson calling from Scotland.
Okay, Mr. Watson, how may we help you today?
Yeah, the last time I was there, I was far. Now when I had to check, and I saw my name, but since then I get a far when I hit for up and down. They probably the other day they said I want to. I look at the bank and said, they said I want to come and sit there and I told me yes.
Okay, so when was I call you last month or this one?
And
When they called you last month or this month?
they called me, I think, April.
Or they call you April to select your bank?
Yeah, that April, they said I want to go to my bank money. They told me yes.
So you need
Everything went in bad.
and you getting your bank information yet?
Yeah, not yet.
Okay, you right in Broad Valley, you in Monserrato. So what you need to do, go to the office so you can find out, yeah, maybe they've been calling you and they've been getting you. So come to our office.
So which are the office now?
Go first to 15th Street, go first to 15th Street. That way you start from first. And then they'll be able to tell you where your file is.
Okay, I will check that.
All right, Mr. Watson.
Okay, thank you. 081-356-900 or 0777921-921. Please turn your receivers off when you're calling in. Hello?
Good afternoon.
You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name, please, and where you're calling from. Hello? Your name, please.
My name is Donaldson Lamay. I call you from Peace and Information.
Donaldson. What's the last name?
Lama.
Okay, Mr. Lama. How may we help you today?
Yeah, there is an issue with my ID card. And the payment, the waiting connection is when it comes to the payment for 1 year. After another year, you can pay another one, or I just continue to pay.
Yes.
Waiting for the service, but the company, I mean,
Is that retirement pension you're talking about?
yeah.
What kind of payment you talking about?
The benefit payment and the retirement payment for the management.
The 4%.
Because I said, yeah, I want to pay the full administration. So when they pay, they will pay like this year, then after another 1 year, then we will break in, then the manager is paid. So we will check it out, and almost everyone of us is individually has given us this, or we have reached out to NASSCORP office on the same street. They can tell us we should wait till we find it out, and then bring the name of the person that's doing the payment for us, or who pay on our behalf. But it's about it to tell us.
Okay, so the payment is done depending on the arrangement between the entity and NASSCORP. Either it's monthly or quarterly or whatever, but you say your entity can pay annually, where it could be. But then you said you reach out to 15th Street and 15th Street.
Annually, that's what he said.
Okay, so 15th Street said the following year up, right?
But But the problem here is,
Mm.
when you pay, like, for last year you will pay, and this year you will not pay at all. Yeah, the following year again you will pay, so we get confused. Why would the payment be done on our behalf like that?
Okay, Mr. Lama, let me call you after the show. I will call you after the show, yeah? I will.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you please turn your receiver off?
Yeah, you mean from there.
Your name, please, and where you calling from?
After you calling from New Jersey.
How may we help you today?
I just want to know, retirement of took with the LMP 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And then they said that we are not made a benchmark. But normally they took an identification card with NASSCORP or went to NASSCORP. Even the money that we paid at the 1 year money, they said, when we refund it, we have come after this money up to now, no redress. We fit in for with NASSCORP, with the TSA, we had a meeting with for justice. But they just telling us, we're waiting on the next 2020.
Okay, Mr.
Police officer that was trained by the United Nations mission, and they just out abruptly. How can you get a notice to somebody and remember 2020? And she said she thanked it immediately 2020. You will not, in Jesus after the prayer, you will not be on the government paper.
So,
Administration. So up to that, nothing is done. When they harmonize our money, then when they harmonize it, and they say we are big on you, NASSCORP, go to NASSCORP, we there on, when government send money, we pay us, this is what happens. But we are not meant to pay now, so can you please? But if I'm supposed to have guys are dying.
okay, so Mr. Hayes said the government supposed to send the money for you to NASSCORP. When they send the money, when your money comes to us, then we will apportion the money. Who's supposed to get what, how much the person is supposed to get. We put the money in the bank sends you the alert and you go and get your money. So when the government send their money, when they send your money to NASSCORP, immediately we receive the money, we'll put the money in your account. So if those who are being taxed with that the money has not come, it means that the money has not come.
But what I want to say, the one that we pay for actually 1 year, according to them, so we
Yeah, when you reach 60, yeah, are you 60 already?
I mean, that's not a matter of retirement, they are not that problem. But the point is, the money that we pay, they say, going to report it, and we take in the bank.
That's what I was saying. So that money there,
They have to pay that money. Then you imagine, that's not the money there.
okay, so that money is called retirement grant. That is the money, listen now, the money you pay, right? You pay up to 12, if you pay up to 12 months. So we give, because you didn't reach 100 or 144 months, you can get pension. You will get grant. So that grant they will give you, but you have to be 60 years old. When you turn 60, you already 60. If you're 60, then you go 15th Street. Tell them,
We find the age, agree that accepted.
I'll still providing information. I'm still providing information. So those of you who have already reached 60 or you passed 60, go to the 15th Street office and tell them that you have reached 60-year-old, or better say start from the civil service. You start for the civil service office and you tell them you 60 or you pass 60 and you need your pension. That money now will give it back to you as retirement grant. Everything you do, you contributed to the program, we calculate.
We have gone through that process. If you give up identification card or NASSCORP, or they said that this year it was mandatory that we were told that they should give it up, or accepting government and money. I'm not looking at that. What I'm saying now is, why we cannot get the money and pay it for? Up to now, we got all our identity.
So let me call you after the show. I will call you after the show. Okay. All right, I'll call you after the show.
Thank you, Mrs. Williams. If you're just joining us, this is the NASSCORP Hour. Hello.
Hello.
You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
I got information from April 2004.
Hello, your name, please. Hello. Okay, and where are you calling from? Where are you calling from?
Yeah,
Where are you calling from?
What place you calling from?
yeah. April 2000, I mean, April 2004, I got my employment. Then, because the children and my age, I got my retirement on September 2017. But since that time, I have run with that I have received from that one. All the time they do group, and I live in Nickel time now. I'm willing to come there tomorrow.
Yes, I think that would be the best thing. Go there tomorrow. Let them tell you what happened, yeah?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hear from you on the NASSCORP Hour. Hello. 0881-356-900. Hello.
Hello.
You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name, please, and where are you calling from?
My name is William P. I come from Fire Spring.
Okay, how may we help you today?
All right. I went back to the team and I think that this is what we for the money. What is they need everything I paid it for, but saying the team, no before yet, they can't call me, I don't know where from.
When was that?
They were there for April.
April, May,
They
June.
were April.
You said, what's your last name?
Did it?
Eh?
William what?
William P. Did it? What is your last name, sir?
B-E-A-S-E-T.
B-E-E-L-E-T.
Oh, BLS.
L-E-T, yes.
So, they will call you after the show, yeah?
I think I'll be waiting.
Mm.
Keep your phone on. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, you're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name, please, and where are you calling from?
Thank you for calling me. I'm Toka Christmas.
Where are you calling from, Tuka?
I'm calling from Single.
How may we help you? Let's,
Your issue with NASSCORP.
let's hear it.
The issue is that when it comes to our competition, if people work, they cost more than what is always costing for. But every time you go to NASSCOR, you cannot see anything about it. If somebody is making 145, how much should you cost for the competition?
4% of 145.
4%, and the 4% should be how much?
I'm have to come in work now. Your please do something on my problem somewhere. 4% of 145. Who the mathematician in here?
Yeah, another thing is that I know the 4% which I
And you see there, you know it, then you walk out and get your friend a test.
No, I come in and let me do my point.
Make a point.
Another thing is that it never be stable. It never be stable. But every time you go to NASSCOR will tell you everything. Everything that you see people like NASSCOR and LRA and they will do that. It's good. I'm getting some person who's up there. You know what I mean? When they come to the radio and talk something fine about it, and then they go to the office, different things.
Okay.
Different things.
I think the
Toga,
problem
what
is
is
from
last
his
name?
employer.
I went to NASSCOR. They are giving me filling my form to get my statement.
Mhm.
Over 500, I pay my phone. I pay 500, I pay my phone edition. I went by what should I do? NASSCOR said, you have to go back. After I don't say I went by again. They see me 500, I pay my phone edition. I got everything what I'm saying to you.
Okay. But anyway, the big.
Put NASSCOR and complete on this. We're already taking any step. We're already taking any step.
All right, so let me address the first one. You say the money can change. The 4%, it can be the same figure all the time. So it depends. If you work overtime, your money will increase. Sometimes you get bonus, your money will increase. So it may not be the same amount all of the time. But most of the time, it will be the same amount. If you get no bonus, you didn't do no overtime, they will take off 4%. Any amount, only everything, your remuneration, everything included. And it's beneficiary for you, it's to your advantage. Because the more you give, the more you will get at it when you're ready to get your benefit. The less you get, the less you will receive. So it's an advantage for them to do the 4% on all of those. So if you do overtime, if you give bonus, everything is added up, your 4% may not be the same as the 4% the previous month. So it will always change. So 4% of whatever your salary will be, you just do your calculation, your 4%, then you'll be able to know exactly how they did the calculation. But regarding what you just explained, you came to Social Security, you didn't complain, they didn't pay your contribution for 5 months, you told Social Security, I don't know who you at Social Security and what I feel, but I would like to encourage you to come again to Social Security office, and so we can look into it. Yeah? Come to the office so we can be able to talk about it. You there?
Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Williams. And I something you didn't say to him from what he was explaining, I strongly feel the problem, he should take up that issue with his HR.
With the HR.
You know, when they're clear on that side, then you come to Social Security.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name, please, and where you calling from?
Okay, this is Mr. Barkley, and gonna be Barkley.
Where are you calling from?
Rocky Highway.
Okay, Mr. Barkley, how may we help you today?
I really want to know if there's any assistance that can be given me to say that my beneficiary on that my card I filled in, and my beneficiary are forward for the 1 year. Can I put in a different name on my grandchildren?
You are still working, right? Are you still working?
No, I'm not working.
You already retired and you receiving your pension?
Yes.
And you want to change your beneficiary name?
Yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Barkley, can you please turn your receiver off, turn your radio off? We're getting feedback.
Okay. It's okay?
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. So, let me call you after the show. But you can put your grandchildren in. Let me clear that one first. You can only put your grandchildren in if you adopt them as your children. But the grandchildren got their own parents. They got their mom and pa, and they will benefit from their own insurance. So if the only way you won't put their name there, maybe their mom and pa no longer alive, and you want to adopt them as your children, then of course you go through the legal process, the court process, and you can put their name there. But again, let me call you after the show, yeah?
All right. I appreciate that. And that's for his good company. His brother that just called, I don't know his father, but to be very frank, the Social Security is what they say they are. Everybody can afford. But for me, I just got mine today, and no fault, no problem. I've been sitting down. It's okay.
Thank you so much, Mr. Barkley. Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name, please, and where you calling from? Okay, what's the first name? What is your first name? Okay, how may we help you today?
Okay. Yeah, you have to select the bank. You have to select the bank that you won't be taking your pay from.
Yeah. And I told her everything. And
so let me. I will take your name and I will follow up. I will carry your name to the beneficiary service, so they will call you. All right, Mr. Joan. And we'll carry on into the people so they can call you back and explain to you, yeah? Yeah, okay.
Hello. Okay, let's hear from you. If you're just tuning in, this is the NASSCORP Hour, live from Radio Monrovia, 92.1 FM. Let's hear from you. Hello.
Hello.
You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Davis. I want to ask a question again. I was the first caller.
Okay, Mr. Davis, yes. How may we help you?
Yeah. I'm Jason Davis.
Yes, sir.
I know about this tax return. We depend on NASSCORP. And then we expect NASSCORP to be giving us tax return. But they are not giving tax return.
Mr. David, they tax return and LRA can do tax return, not NASSCOR.
NASSCOR.
NASSCOR don't do tax return. The money you pay to NASSCOR is for your pension. So we keep that money, we are custodian of that money, we keep that money when you qualify to get benefit and we give it back to you. That when you pensioner, you got no other place to get your money in your old age or maybe something happened to you on the job, God forbid. Then you start getting that money every month. But tax return is not NASSCOR. We don't pay tax return.
Yeah, madam.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you for getting me along. But it's my concern that we are paying taxes to government. The government is not giving tax return.
That's an LRA problem. You need to liaise with, you need to go to LRA when you're talking about tax return.
Yeah, tax return.
Go to LRA, the Liberian Revenue Authority.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
they're the one responsible for tax return, not NASSCOR.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Davis.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello, ma'am, how you doing?
I'm good. You're live on the NASSCOR Hour. Your name and where you calling from?
My name is Mr. Vani. I'm calling from Bahari Estate.
Okay, Mr. Vani. How may we help you today?
Okay, let's see, you reach for 100 months. 100 months above.
100 months is 8 years and 4 months. 100 months is that is if you are hello. Okay, so that means you were born before 1980. So
Are you getting me?
yes.
I said I born 100 months.
Okay.
And I'll be reaching, I'll be telling 54 over 24. This can be over 24.
Okay. 64 or 54.
64.
Okay. So what you want to find out? About your 100 months?
I can go to my office now.
Ever since
My plan is to resign from where I'm working.
from the time you were 60, that time you were supposed to start getting when you also retire and get your benefit. So you 64 now, if you retire, until you 65, by the time you 65, we'll not take money for you again. And you will not receive your pension until you retire. So if when you turn 65 and you still working, will not take money from you again. Social Security will not take money from you again. But it will not pay your benefit until you can retire. So the best thing, I say you already 64 and you tired now, you won't go to your office, so they'll put you down. That will be the best thing to do. Go to the office, tell them now you tired. They will give you a letter. That letter, you bring it to us with your passport size photo. And then a form, a C1 form. The office will give you a C1 form. They will give you that letter, and you come with your passport size photo, and then we'll start doing your calculation for your pension.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mrs. Williams.
Yeah?
Hey, thank you so. You're tuned into the NASSCORP Hour, live from Radio Monrovia, 92.1 FM. Let's hear from you. 081-356-900 or 0777-921-921. This is the NASSCORP Hour. Hello?
Hello?
You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
Hello?
Yeah?
I'm talking to Jala from Jerusalem.
Mr. Jala, can you turn your radio off, please?
It's already off.
Thank you. How may we help you?
Yeah. And then I called you last week and week before last.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I told you that I had a crash of almost to school.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that story.
Yeah. So he told me that. I said, what kind of help can I have? And he told me that, so well, the first thing I should do was to go to the principal, let the principal justify that definitely I will go to school. I had a accident. And then from there, you should read the letter and got it to your branch that will labor office in Firestone.
Yes.
And which I did. And then when I went there last week to the letter, the agent that here to the jail, the hearing, he told me to work my NASSCORP ID card. I said, my NASSCORP ID card, I'm going to say, I got another ID card, I don't know, but I hear that, which I did. He said, this week will be tomorrow after Monday because I got it. So, and I think by our back, by the radio station, that man they said yes, he will start trying to go to NASSCORP. He told me, he said no, the letter is going to be addressed to HR office, the MOE office, therefore then they will send it to NASSCORP office, and I have it. So I don't know which one, and I found I want to really direct me in the best place. And second question is this. I don't know how long you've been doing the kind of information over radio, but I thought that you from nationally 2 months.
Since 2013, we've been on the radio for more than 10 years. More than 10 years now. More than 10 years.
I don't know about almost 2 months ago.
Okay, so concerning your letter thing, I will call you back again, yeah? And friend, Mr. Jala, I'll call you on your number afterwards.
Hello. You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name and where you're calling from. Okay. How may we help you today?
Meanwhile, you want to know questions who will call you didn't answer. So let me just call you again. Yeah, Mr. Kekula. Maybe we'll call you and you didn't answer. You sure we didn't call you since that time? Oh, we'll call you and provide a social security number. So we'll check it on. Okay, so we'll call you back. Call me. I will call you after the show. I will make a follow and call you after the show and tell you what happened to that case. Yeah. Okay.
Hello. Hello. This is the NASSCORP Hour. Let's hear from you. 0777-921-921 or 0881-356-900. Hello. You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name and where you're calling from. How may we help you today?
Yeah, the officer took our ID time. You receive the number. You receive the number of the president. I just changed of the president. I don't get my number. Once that somebody called me and tell me they were at the go to after our evening back. We will go to you get that
Answer.
they found out and the post sent us sent me to the number. I'm not getting I think that's about not getting number than
So the first time you pay $1 first.
No, they didn't give it all. They gave it all. The HR went there, they said the number will come in, they didn't give it the number.
So that what I'm saying that number that will come in, you mean?
Yeah.
You have never had any ID card for NASSCORP before?
No. I've never.
And where are you right now?
I'm in Monrovia.
So, I mean, what office you with right now? What office are you with right now?
I'm not working now. There's a contract expired, so I can't start sitting there with him on another contract.
Oh.
I work with D-Martin.
Okay, so come to our 24th Street office so we can check out something for you.
Okay.
Yeah, come 24th Street office. You come, the security will show you the receptionist. You go to the receptionist, tell them what you're there for. They will call the requested department to come talk with you.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
The NASSCORP Hour Live. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name and where you calling from?
I need a starting something.
Okay, how may we help you today?
Yeah, it is also one follow working and back up. But then we now know what is actually after that.
Shall go to his office where he worked before. Go to his old office, they get his number. The number should be on his payroll. So you go to the HR, the finance officer, or whoever, go to them, they will give you a social security number. They will write it down and give it to you, and then you can carry it to the office if I ask them. Yeah.
Hello. Okay. You're tuning to the NASSCORP Hour. Hello. You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name, please, and where you calling from? Oh, okay, Mr. McGill. How may we help you today?
So, Mr. McGill, it's difficult for us to tell you how much your first retirement benefit, the total amount will be. It's difficult for us to tell you now on the radio because everybody don't make the same salary, right? Everyone does not make the same salary. We all make different salary and we all work for X number of years, so the money will not be the same. So depending on how much you are sending to Social Security, that's how they will do the calculation. So yeah, so you working now or you retire? You retire? Hello? You still working? You still working, right? So you go to your office, Division 3, go to your office, tell the people you want to know your performance, your statement account. The office supposed to request for it, and we're supposed to be able to print out the statement and get to the office and we'll divide it. All right, so go to your office, to your HR. You listening? Go to your HR, tell your HR you want to know how much you now pay to NASSCORP. They will be able to reach to us so that we can send your statement for you.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Williams. We have one more caller. Hello? Hello? Okay, please turn your receiver off. Hello?
Hello?
You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name and where you calling from?
Thank you. I'm calling from Maryland.
And what is your name, please? Your name.
Yeah, I want to say something.
May I have your name, please? Your name?
Eric Momo.
How may we help you?
Yeah, my father passed off. Your retire with NASSCORP.
Uh-huh.
When now you don't know your hair. Is that possible for all kind of get our benefit?
Yes. So you was contributing to NASSCORP, your father in the NASSCORP family, right? And now he has died. Before he died, he was getting a pension.
Pardon?
He was getting pension before he died.
Yeah, you will get to see.
Okay, he got wife.
He died now.
He got wife. I know. I said if he has wife. Oh, the wife passed on. He got children. He got children from 1 year to 20. No, I mean the age now from 1 year to 21 years old.
No.
So if he had wife, if he left his wife behind, the wife would take a benefit. If he had children from 1 day old to 21 year old, they would take the benefit. But if the children everybody past 21 years, no wife there to receive it, no grandma, no grandpa to receive it. There's nothing there.
So then we can't get anything.
No, nothing there. That is all now.
Oh, if no, if you don't get 21 years.
If
you're over 21.
If you over 21, then you can get it. Then you're not qualified to get the benefits. So it stays on NASSCOR. It is being used for other people who part of the program. You know that Susu na error.
I don't understand. Suppose the 21 years is not registered. It will still be possible for them to get it.
If the 24 year not register way.
The 21-year-old.
21 not register way.
If it's not on the beneficiary sign.
You know, I thought I found me.
Oh.
Then I
So, anyway, you go to the office in Maryland, the NASSCOR office in Harper, you go to the office, then they will ask you all the necessary questions because the form is supposed to be there. They will pour that form and you fill in the time you're working. They will look at that form, they will see all the people name.
Then the age, now permit you. Now we're going fast too. Now I have my NASSCOR for you. And I'm not feeling well. I'm not eligible to come to adjust my tissue. I'm not feeling well, so I have that.
So if you're not feeling well and you reach 60, but you're not well, you have to go to the hospital. The doctor will tell us the person here, the health condition, he able to continue working. So when you go, you qualify on the medical side, you qualify on the contribution side, you have contributed at least 50 months, which is 4 years and 2 months, give you benefit. So if you come to us directly, you have to go to the hospital.
Oh, we've come to the end of this program.
17 colors.
Yes, we did. Okay. If you're just joining us, you just missed the NASSCORP Hour. But we will be back with you next week. We want to say thank you to Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM. We want to say thank you to Titus and Victor in studio. We want to say thank you to TLC Africa, Joshua. Thank you for the live stream. And we also like to say thank you to ELBC 99.9 FM, Liberty Broadcasting Services, Radio Live, and the Voice of for the relay and repeats of this program. Also, thank you, Mrs. Williams. Okay, my name is Cora Taylor Ferguson, your host and presenter. Thank you for joining us. Do have a nice day. We'll be back with you same time live from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM.